Welcome to Excel Made Easy, or pretty much Excel in Access, which is the name of my YouTube channel. But I'm going to be giving a series of training tutorials on how to use Excel. And some of the videos will be extremely beginner level, intermediate level, to expert level. So this particular video is complete beginner level. So if you've never used Excel, or you very much just are familiar with it but just don't know too much about it, this is the video you should start with. I will be creating other videos for all you intermediate Excel users, and of course I have advanced videos that I am working on for those experts that just need a few tips on how to do certain functions. So for this video, if you know nothing about Excel or just want to brush up on your understanding of Excel, watch this video. I've been going over all the ribbon tabs and some few information about formatting. So here we go. First things first, what is Excel? Pretty much, Excel is a spreadsheet program and part of the whole Microsoft Office system. You can use Excel to create and format workbooks, which is nothing more than just a collection of different spreadsheets. And you can use that to analyze data, which a lot of businesses use to make more informed business decisions. Me as a business analyst, pretty much I live and breathe and eat Excel all day, all the time. So let's just go ahead and get started. So here's an Excel spreadsheet that I've pretty much opened at this. I'm working out of Excel 2013. It has a little bit more better familiar functions than 2010 or the previous versions, but pretty much they're all the same. They all have a ribbons. This is what you would consider a ribbon. This is the Home tab. Now in the Home tab, we have, I would pretty much consider the Home tab as the most used tab. It incorporates all text and cell formatting features. Here's pretty much everything you would need to format any text or information that you need. Excuse me. You have your fonts, which are here. This is pretty much the font tab. You also have paragraph, where you can merge a line, set your paragraph. That's where you also have your text wrapping, you're merging your cells and cell type. So pretty much this is where you're going to use the most, especially as a beginner. You're probably not going to use most of the other tabs, but as a beginner, this is where you can find everything you need to make very nice and presentable spreadsheets. So quickly I want to go in the other tabs real quick. This is the Insert tab. This tab allows you to insert a variety of items into a document, from pictures to clip art to like smart shapes, and you can include headers. This is when you're pretty much going more into the intermediate type of Excel spreadsheets. You can create charts here, so many different types of charts that you can create. Pivot charts, which pretty much goes along with pivot tables. Again, that's intermediate and advanced. You'll get there soon. Spark lines are pretty much new, again, but something you can use later on once you get to that point. We have slicers and timelines. You can insert links, temp box, header footers, equations, all sorts. But this tab is mostly for the advanced users and maybe the expert users. So a lot to use here once you get to that point. The page layout tab. This tab is pretty much where you can use to adjust your margins, your orientation, size, themes, pretty much straightforward. Formulas tabs. Again, Formulas tab is the tab that has the commands to use when creating different type of formula. This tab holds an immense function library which can assist when creating formulas or functions in your spreadsheets. When we get to the formula point, and learning different formulas and creating different formulas, we're going to use this tab a lot. Basically, in the beginner level, you'll be using a lot of simple formulas like the sum, average, max, and min. And I'll be showing exactly how to use this and how to input those functions in your spreadsheets when needed. But there's tons of different formulas. Many I've used, there's tons of it, and I feel like I've used a lot, but there's still so many so many that I haven't even touched. So, but it's there in case there's that one time that I'm just going to need to learn how to insert a certain function to analyze certain data. The next one is the Data tab. This tab allows you to modify worksheets with large amounts of data by sorting as well as filtering and also analyzing a group of data. Again, I feel like this page will probably be used more when you're in advanced sort, when you're an advanced or expert Excel user. I do use this a lot to include data from other sources, like from Access or Web or other sources like ODBC databases. It has other types of data tools that I can use. This allows you to connect again to another source, like maybe Access or another database. You can filter and sort. Text to columns is an interesting function. I will show you how to use that a little later. This is a great way if you have large and larger data and you're trying to figure out where the duplicates are. This is also a pretty great function tool to use. But lots of data, lots of things here that we can use. Oops, excuse me. Let's go back. There we go. Alright, so the Review tab. The Review tab is pretty much just allows you to correct spelling and grammar issues as well as set up security protections for your workbook. You can add passwords to your workbook if you don't want anyone else to use it. You know, you can protect just the sheet. If you're working with a spreadsheet, which is what I'm familiar with, and you have several people who's going to touch or have hands on this worksheet, you may just want people, I don't know, to access all the other tabs, but not the first tab. So you can protect a worksheet with a password protection, or you can protect the entire workbook and only give the password out to those who you would like to use it. So here you can do spelling, research, there's thesaurus tabs, and you can even add comments to the spreadsheet. It's almost similar to Microsoft Word as well. And of course, then there's the last tab, which is the View tab. View tab pretty much allows you to change the view of your document, but also in this tab is an important function that I also use a lot, which is the Freeze Panes tab. This is a really great function if you have rows and rows and rows and rows and rows of data, and you're just trying to view certain parts of the data, and or splitting the data so you can see two parts of the data at once. Again, great functions. May not use it now if you're a beginner, but I definitely will show you how in my later series on how to use this and when you would actually need to use some of those. So pretty much this is basic information about the tabs and how you'll use the tabs, and just really good and important information on what you're looking at, and you know, where to find. I think one of the important things about Excel is just knowing where are some of these tools that I need to be able to create this spreadsheet. So I hope going over the tabs and going over the ribbons kind of gives you a heads up on how to use some of this stuff, well, where to find the functions that you need. So on the next video, I'm going to be doing a little bit more going into formatting and giving you a little bit more information on different functions and things you can do to give yourself a nice presentable spreadsheet. Alright, thanks. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe if you like what you see, or if you like, comment below and let me know what tips that you're looking for, or if there's something that you would like for me to go over. I appreciate it. Thanks. Bye bye.